This is a Char Broil grill. It is a 5-burner, so this is considered the 5 because it's got the 5 on the front. All these burners are for the inside. It's also got the side burner here. You can use this, and if you don't want to take up the whole space, you could put a pot on here and heat up something on the pot. If you're grilling out, you want to grill, say you want to grill some chili or something to go with your hot dogs. This is cast iron on the inside, which is a big update as far as I'm concerned versus the old style. The inside of this obviously originally was immaculate. We've probably had this for about 2 years. It's got the little hot dog rack, or if you're doing some onions, etc. on the top. Sorry if you couldn't see any of that video. Total waste of time showing you the inside when it's all darkened out. But so it's got the little hot dog rack at the top. If you're putting some onions and some tin foil and cooking them, or some vegetables you want to cook up top, you don't want to have them on the direct heat. If you're slow cooking something, like I said, these are cast iron, so this is going to last a lot longer. Every grill I've ever owned, this ends up becoming the problem. You use this more often than anything else, and the grease and the water from the food you're cooking gets onto the metal grating that's on here and ends up rusting out. And if you can't find that replacement, just the replacement grating, you end up tossing out an entire grill just because you can't put food on a rusted surface anymore. This has the covers on each of these. This under here, there's a tube that goes under here, and there's covers on each of these to protect the actual burners from grease and food falling down onto the burners, so your burners are going to last longer. You know, burners, that's a common item that goes bad. This is an igniter button. I could press this and it works. You can hear it zapping. Eventually, on some grills, this ends up going out. They make it so that you can get one of the long matches and put your long match right through that hole there if you need to light it by hand. Mine I purchased, and it was disassembled. I assembled it myself. The assembly does take some time. All the directions are clear, but it does take some time to build this. Some of the parts, like some of this kind of stuff, yeah, you can see that well enough. Some of this kind of stuff that's under here, it comes partially assembled. You don't have to go through and mount all these different pieces, every little piece together. It doesn't have a door on the front, but you can get access to the side to replace your propane tank. I turn the propane tank on and off every time I grill. So I come out, turn it on, do the grilling, and then turn it off with that handle on the top of the actual propane bottle itself. This is an item that comes with the grill. This is actually what you could use to you could put a match in here in this little spring. If you put a match in between here, it'll hold the match, and you can put your match through, so you don't have to stick your hand too close to where the gas is about to ignite. You can put the match through to light the grill like that. This grill, unlike other grills I've had in the past, did not start immediately rusting out. It has a drip tray right here on the back. It is actually completely 100% functional and efficient because every bit of grease that comes out of the food we're cooking goes right down in the bottom and is channeled in every direction down through and into that grease tray. That grease tray is really easy to pull out. It's actually a little bit too easy. We live out in the country, and out here in the country you have things like raccoons and possums, and we have come out here and had a possum running out from under the grill, and it's in there because it figured out how to get that tray pulled out enough to eat the leftover grease and food from the bottom of the grill. So either clean that thing out more often than I did, or figure out some way to put a clamp on the back of that little tray so that it can't come out. I have not had any issues with this grill. Every time I come out, I turn the gas on the bottom. It runs the gas up to the top here. The gas is off until I open this and turn it to the little flame. Each of these has a little flame, so what you do is you just turn this to the part where the flame is and then hit the igniter button, and that's what's going to start the fire. So the 0 at the top is kind of like, I don't know, binary, off, 0 means off. But turn it to the flame, and then this is, once you get past the starting point for the flame, there's actually kind of a bit of a stop there. So you push it in, and this is going to make it so you can turn all the way down. So where the least amount, the kind of the skinniest part of the black ink here is, that's going to be the lowest flame, and as you go up, as the thickness of the strip gets bigger, that's more flame. So I'm usually cooking somewhere about here. And nice thing about this one is it's got this nice big fat ergonomic handle that does not get hot. It's far enough away from the grill to not get super hot. Again, Char Broil brand. I think the model number on this is Performance, or model name on this is Performance, but it also has a thermostat right here on the outside. So I can actually come out here, turn on my eyes, whichever ones I want to use. You don't have to use, if you want to use this portion of the grill and cook a couple burgers, or if you need the whole thing, we're always doing the whole thing. We got it full of burgers and hot dogs, so we're always turning the whole thing on. But you could turn this and set it to what temperature you're most comfortable with after you've been practicing grilling for a while. You can come out here and look at this gauge, and it'll tell you what the temperature is inside. That helps a lot with making that decision, because if it's hotter outside, it's going to get hotter. If it's colder outside, it's going to stay colder, so you kind of have to adjust. But the temperature gauge there helps you with that. I'm glad I didn't say, I think I might have said thermostat. It's not a thermostat. This is not for your HVAC system in your house. That is a thermometer. That is a temperature gauge thermometer. Hopefully I said thermometer. I don't remember. But I'll post the link in the description. This is something I got at Lowe's. I'll have the price on it. This is super sturdy. Like I said, it does not have the doors on the front. There's just these bigger, this is metal, none of this is plastic. A bigger metal panel. Got this nice big side tray for putting a platter out here if you're cooking and you need something to take the meat off or put the meat on. You can use the other side as a little table too, because this closes, or if you need it, you can open this up and there's another cooker right here. You can cook something off the grill. You're not, you're not taking up the whole grill if you don't need to. If you need to close the lid because you're making burgers, but over here you're cooking some side to go with it, then you can keep it warm over here. You can actually cook over here. It's got the exact same dial, the exact same diagram as the rest of the knobs on the front. This is all stainless steel, and then the trim on this is black. There's another option where you get stainless. It's more expensive, or was at the time when I was researching this. Sometimes they flip back and forth, but from the research that I did and finding reviews, this is by far the best price for the size of the grill and the functionality of an outdoor grill. I would purchase it again. If this one were to go bad, I would just come back and purchase this one again. I don't think this is going to go bad anytime soon. Everything on it seems like it's really well made. If you have any other questions, for instance, as I'm looking, see things like this. It's got wheels on one side. This is easily mobile. It's got just legs on the other side. So pick up on this side and you can roll this thing around. I just built a little stand for it to keep it up off the ground, so it's not just sitting down in the dirt. Just some leftover deck boards from a deck job that I did at my own house, but I just made a little platform to set it on and just set the platform level on the ground. It's all treated wood, so this kind of sits up off the ground. And yeah, I got my grill cover out here. I've got another review on if you're looking for a grill cover for your grill. If you've already got one, if you're looking for a grill, then hey, I think this grill is worth purchasing. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video. Hopefully it helped you with the decision on buying a grill. Hopefully it saved you time in doing the research and save you some money on a purchase. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like the video with the like button. You can also subscribe to the channel, share the video, and if you subscribe, it'll notify you if I post another review. I've got a playlist of reviews I've already made. If you're looking for some other products I might have already purchased and posted a review on it. If you have any questions, just make a comment. Thank you for taking the time.